Good afternoon, YouTube. It is Tuesday afternoon. Could I be any more tongue-tied than I am already tongue-tied? I don't believe so, but I don't practice. This is just my life, and it happens. So, anyway, this is a layout from my Make a Kit for Maui. And so that's back in September if you want to go take a look at all the products, but I'm going to try and do my best to let you know what products I use as we go along. And this is going to be super fun and messy. I've got some mixed media going on, as I like to do, especially with this Maui kit. I'm going to use mixed media on probably the majority of the layouts that I create, just because it's tropical and it's fun, and I just feel like it should be very soft and dreamy. So the ink that well, first of all, let's start with the background paper. That is from the watercolor paper pad from Recollections. And then the gesso I let completely dry before I got messy with my inks, and they are from Shimmers, and both are vibes. One is Pop Art Pink, which is just a lovely corally type of pink, and it's got some fantastic shimmer to it. I guess it's kind of a gold shimmer. And then Glorious Day, which is also a gold color with gold shimmer. So we're going very bright and gold and shimmery on this layout. And you're going to see me add a couple of items that I pulled from my stash that actually work beautifully. And I didn't expect to use them, but I saw them when I was getting some tape, and I thought, hey, these would go great on this layout. So you never know. It wasn't even in the kit, so I'll share that with you in a moment when I bring it in. So let's see. The pineapple is a huge pineapple that I blew up. I got it from an Etsy store. I don't remember the name of the Etsy store, but I backed it with some of my scraps that were not pulled into that kit, and they're a lovely like pink and yellow and blue, and they just work perfect with this background and with the picture. The picture is Alan and I stopping at a place in Kona, and I'm sorry, is it Kana? It's Kana. The road, no, it's Hana. It's actually Hana. Here we go again. Yes, it's the road to Hana. So we stopped. It was very hot. We finally made it into Hana and said, we're going to stop at this little bar and have some tropical drinks. And so actually, Alan got the one that's fruity with the flower, and I got the cider that is the one in the tall glass, because it was crisp and refreshing. And I swear they make the prettiest tropical drinks ever in Maui. It's just, wow. They go out of their way. I love the fresh little cut flowers. So here we have the word vacation that I cut out of some of that Recollections watercolor pad. And that also came from the same die cut store. I don't even think I have that in my description in my Maui kit. So this is some gold thread that I add for the messy effect, and I like how that looks. I'm going to end up adding a little bit more when I build my cluster to the bottom right by the pineapple. So I'm just gluing that down, making sure the word is secure. I've had that little bingo card that says sun in my stash forever. I'm so glad I finally got to use that. And I didn't even write down where it's from because I don't think I have the package left. Yeah, I think it's just that old. If I had to guess, I'd say pink paisley, but I don't know. So the cut aparts, or actually the paper that I used, came in one of the Hip Kit July kits, and I just fussy cut all over it. I believe it's Amy Tan on a whim, and one of them I cut out says seriously the best, and I made a little tag out of, or a label out of that, and the other one is the sweet things. and I do like how that looks, and the yellow goes perfectly. The button flare that you see there is from a flare for buttons from that same Aloha kit, and I'm adding some gold thread behind it, and it's going to tie in with the gold thread up at the top. So I apologize if my voice is sounding a bit rough. I've narrated quite a few videos today. I'm trying to make sure I stay on top of things, working from home now, and so I do what I can when I can, as much as I can. But I am getting my workouts in on a daily basis, so I'm super excited about that. I miss that. So here's that little element of surprise. These are cherry blossoms that are, I'm certain they're made of like plastic, and they've got some glitter accent on them. But they were just Recollections brand. I probably bought them, you know, next to Jolie's Boutique or something like that, boutique. But they are quite thick. They're definitely not intended for flat scrapbooking, let's put it that way. But the little blossoms just, I mean, I think it's beautiful. They're just very dimensional, so they do add texture to the page. I also bring in this Citrus Bliss collection, pink paisley. I always want to call it Citrus Twist. That is part of the Make a Kit. Everything is from the Make a Kit Maui that I did in September. And those little hearts come from that Citrus Bliss as well. I believe I'm going to add a few more splatters, and I am going to back it with some of this basic gray that I find in my kit, and it is from the Lily Kate collection. And I really loved when they launched that collection. It's a little bit outdated if you use the A side, but the B sides are gorgeous and classic and will never go out of style. So I know I can use all of those products. If you have a product in your stash, just, you know, if you think it's too themey or outdated, the B side is usually your best bet, and you can just use it to for scraps or for backgrounds, or I mean, I think that's part of the beauty of having those options of two sides. So I'm going to distress the edges here, and I'm just using my little tool that I got forever ago, and I want to say it's called Distress It All, but I'm not sure. And my fingernail. I will secure that down with my trusty score tape, and that will hold just about anything. So I will stretch the layout over it, and it will also take away the warping from the mixed media. And that should wrap it up. I'm going to show you some slow-mo, and you can see how the close-ups look, and then there'll be some still pictures. I always include my social media at the end if you want to look me up. I would love to have you comment, thumbs up, heart sign, do the things you do that make scrapbooking popular so that we can keep this art alive and make all of the memories worth keeping and documenting out there. I've recently heard millennials don't print photos, and so that means they're not scrapbooking. And that kind of breaks my heart because it's a very important part of my life. My children really, really love my scrapbooks. And, you know, if you can document things in your life as you get older, you can't remember everything. Trust me, I can't remember things at all. And so this makes it, you know, something that you could cherish for years and years to come if you decide this is the hobby for you or one of the hobbies for you. So anyway, please give me a thumbs up, and I will bring you another video very soon. I appreciate you all, and have a lovely day. Ta-ta for now. Bye.